Hey, what's going on?
Looks like I better time this right. Move it, Spidey, move it! Gotta keep moving.
Things going pretty good. No complaints. And yourself?
Where are you? I bet the right combination of switches will open all of the sewer pass gates. There. That's the last switch. Come back here, vet!
New laptop in a paint all day. Oh, nice. What kind of laptop did you get?
I'm gonna need to crawl on this grating to get past this water.
Starting to sweat here, Parker? It's
Alienware. Good for you, man.
Where are you?
Is that what you're gonna... Is that what you stream and game on now?
Spidey?
Gotta find Mary Jane.
Or do you have like a desktop for that stuff? I forget.
Gotta find Mary Jane. I'm gonna need to crawl on this grating to get past this water.
But if it's a brand new laptop, I usually try to tell people to do a clean install. Like factory reset the laptop like the moment you take it out of the box. To get rid of all like the bloat and bullshit that it comes with.
Are you?
That's what I prefer doing anyway.
My.
If I go on holiday, I have a gaming laptop to handle. Oh, okay, cool. Good stuff. But yeah, when you take out laptops, any computer, out of the box, it comes with so much shit. I like always make it a priority to like get rid of all of it.
Gotta find Mary Jane. I'm gonna need to crawl on this grating to get past this water.
It's pretty important to keep everything running well.
Gotta find Mary
Especially
Jane.
Alienware like Dell.
Crawl on this grating to get past this water.
Dell has so much bloatware.
Starting to sweat here.
Well, they all
Parker?
do. Well, every company. Every single company is guilty.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm already at full health. Gotta find Mary Jane. I'm gonna need to crawl on this grating to get past.
Well, you're lucky to have a desktop at all at this point, because RAM got so expensive. And graphics cards, and pretty much everything else.
On this grating to get past this water.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen, Parker.
If you built your computer last year, you did it at the perfect time.
Spidey?
Gotta find Mary Jane. I'm gonna need to
Yeah,
crawl on this grating
they
to get
get-
past this water.
They have deals with each other. That's good. Yeah, I have 32 gigs, which is more than I need.
I'm gonna need
But
to crawl on this grating to get past this water.
I remember splurging and buying a little bit more, because at the time it was just, you know, I could afford it. I was like, you know what? I could just stick with 16, or I could just double it for like $30 more.
Crawl on this grating to get past
Why
this
not?
water.
If only I knew. I would have bought fucking 128 gigs of RAM if I knew.
Sweat here, Parker. Itsy bitsy spider.
I say that though, but I personally, like when there's shortages and things like skyrocket in price, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I wish I bought so much of this stuff so I could like resell it for more money. Because that means you're part of the problem, and you're part of the reason why things are so bad. Like, when there was a GPU crisis in like 2021, 22, like, I'm not gonna sell my shitty graphics card for like $800. That's so unfair and shitty. I don't know. I don't like money that much
Oh, help me. I'm
to to do that to ordinary people. Just price gouge them. Yeah, video editing 16 or higher. 32 would be very comfortable. Exactly, the Pokemon scumbags. No intention of doing anything with it. They just want to make a ton of money without any effort. Which everybody wants. Everybody wants to make money, but it's like you're really hurting people. Like you're actually hurting people who do care. So for me to sell RAM for like $800, if I had extra, like yeah, I could do that. I could make a killing. But I'm not gonna feel good about myself.
I've never seen the place this empty.
No one should. I find it selfish. And remember when like PS5s came out
If there are two things
and
symbiotes hate,
Switches
it's
and
Sonics
you know
fire.
when
And I'm
the beginning of the
fresh out both.
pandemic, everything
Guess
was
I'll have
just
to do it the old
out of stock all the time. And we would see photos online of people with like 20 PS5s in their house, and they're just like selling them for double or triple the price. Desperate people will pay for it, you know? Some guy who promised his kid he's gonna get a PS5 for his birthday or graduation. You'll pay. You're taking advantage of the situation to really hurt people.
The basement of the Daily Bugle.
Like I said, everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to get rich quick. Everybody wants like the golden
Frying pan and into the fire.
opportunity to just make a boatload of cash quickly. But I don't want to make money like that. I don't know about you, but I'd rather make money doing something useful. Yeah, even the Xbox stuff was very hard to find for a while. Just enjoying some ice cream. Some pistachio ice cream.
Welcome to your nightmare, Spider-Man.
Those glowing conduits
Yeah,
look
that
like
stuff
the
makes
source
me a
of
little
his power.
depressed. I don't
I bet if I
can't
could
believe
hit them
people
all with my impact webs,
are fine with
I'd
that.
take 'em
They're
out.
fine with screwing people over.
You think you beat me? Think again, Spider-Man. No!
I think it also part of it is people get older.
Looks like I'll have to clean this place up too.
You know, you tend to start off really what's the word? Naive. You know, you don't know a lot about the world yet, and you want to believe
Looks like I'll have
that
to clean this place up too.
everything, you know, everything could just work out. Everything will just work itself out. But then you get older, and you find yourself doing things that your younger self would have kicked your ass over. Yeah, ruining a birthday or
What a
Christmas.
rush. far down are we?
Yeah. I don't know, with age comes wisdom, but sometimes
Hey,
with age comes selfishness.
who built this place?
Because you look at the Pokemon scalpers, all those people,
I'm getting a
they're
feeling
not
somebody
kids.
doesn't want me here.
They're grown-ass adults. They're like grown-ass
This place
adults.
must be enormous.
And they're there,
Far Cry didn't-
fucking up people's day. Ruining some kid's year.
This place.
It's unbelievable to see grown adults doing that. Just like lined up. They're at Target before the store opens. And they're just cleaning house, grabbing everything. It is pathetic. Really pathetic. If anything, by the time you get to be that age, you should really appreciate these kind of things in life and know how important it is to somebody. I don't know what has to happen to somebody to like just completely lose all empathy. You know, if something doesn't directly affect them,
One more should do
they
it.
just don't care. It's not a concern.
That's it. Time to pay the piper, Ock. Uh-oh. Looks like his shield is regenerated.
No, he survived.
You will never get past my barrier, Spider-Man.
He's right. I need to find some way to draw power away from his shield. Yes.
Trying
his
to get a new
shield is drawing
Pokemon
power
pack.
from his, but I still need to draw more power.
Yeah, I hope some of them do. I hope some of them really do feel the shame and guilt inside.
It's working. One more should do it.
I don't even like Pokemon, you know, like I don't care about Pokemon.
That's it. Time to pay the piper, Ock. Uh-oh. Looks like his shield is regenerated.
You know, that stuff is not for me, but like, can't you realize that this is like not a healthy thing?
That's a Sonic.
Also, how much money are they realistically making off of that? That's something I want to know too. Like, what is a real profit of that versus like picking up a shift somewhere at a restaurant? I imagine doing an actual day's work will give you much more money. Maybe. Used to love Pokemon as a kid, but grew out of it. Yeah. Don't fall down the rabbit hole too of like collecting just to collect things. My friend and I always talk about this, but when it comes to the retro game market, retro video games, there are a lot of people who collect, right? That's expected. But there are a lot of people who collect and don't even play the games, you know? They don't care. They like buying it is the thrill. That's the thrilling part. That's the exciting part. But once they're done buying it, that's it. It goes in a box or it goes up for sale immediately after that, you know? They have no attachment to it. It's really bizarre. But they have this like addiction to buying and hoarding. They want like a house full of stuff that doesn't mean anything to them. What's the point of building up a collection like that when you don't play anything? This story, I'll always remember
I
this.
gotta get out of here.
We had this friend that would go to the flea markets and like would collect gaming stuff, and we knew he had like a really big collection.
I need to zip line.
Anyways, he invites us over, my friend and I, to do like some kind of video game tournament style thing where
You won't let off.
everybody enters brackets and we play a bunch of multiplayer games at random, and you know, whoever gets eliminated, you know, gets knocked out or whatever. Last man standing kind of thing. And he had his own group of friends that were attending too. So my buddy and I, we kind of felt a little like the odd man out because we weren't really part of his core group. And what's crazy is that this guy's apartment, he has an apartment in New York. The apartment was like,
I gotta get out of
let
here.
me lower the game volume a little bit. His apartment was like a museum. It was an actual video game museum. He had so much stuff. Think of like every variant of every console. He just had everything. Anything you could think of, he had it. Really rare stuff, vintage stuff, stuff from Japan, collector's editions, everything. He had everything. It's insane. We were like just walking around, just like with our mouths open. We couldn't believe he had so much stuff. Long story short, after we played for a bit, you know, we realized that
I gotta get out of
a
here.
lot of his consoles didn't work. He didn't really know how to hook things up to his TV, or, you know, he had a really bad setup with really bad video quality. And a lot of games he just has like never played before, like famous ones. It occurred to us that this guy really had no love of like playing retro games. He just liked the idea of like going to flea markets and buying up a ton of shit for cheap just so he can have it. And what he's doing is basically depriving other people of like owning this stuff. And yeah, I'll never forget that.
You won't let off.
He was a very, very odd individual.
Whoa!
We're just talking about this former friend of ours who's like a
Unstoppable.
video game collector. But he had a lot of issues, and one of them was that he didn't actually like,
Stay away from me.
he didn't really enjoy gaming at all the way we did. He just liked to buy
Getting close
shit.
to the surface. Level 3. 2 more to go. Pressure's really building.
And of course, you can make the argument that
He's breathing down
people have their own money. They can buy whatever they want if they want to like collect things, whatever. Which is true. But the issue with this market is that it's exactly people like that that cause the market to shift. There's a ton of people who want to buy, and not all of those people care about what they're buying. They just know this is expensive. I want it. I want to own it. It means something. Yeah, if you love that copy of Silent Hill, then never ever sell it. That's yours forever. And also, if you sell it, you're probably never going to be able to afford to buy it back. That's another problem. I'm very lucky that my brother and I mean, we pretty much got every Nintendo console as they came out, and we never sold anything, never traded stuff in. I never had to hunt down Mario games and Zelda and Mega Man and all these stuff that I like because I always owned them. I always had it, so I don't have to buy it from some scumbag reseller.
What's going on here?
Hey, good evening, David. Yeah, if you're really vigilant and you check a lot of different places, eventually you can get lucky. You can find what you're looking for,
Hubcat was right. It's the
but
deadly
it's
demon.
very hard. You have to be extremely patient. And sometimes that means paying more than what you wanted to.
That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still alright.
It's wild what people will try and sell their retro games for. Just to give you guys an idea, here in New
Don't think
York,
he works here. Looks like I've got company.
um, I always see this listing for an original Xbox, right? Nothing else with it. Literally just a console and like some cords. There's a dude trying to sell it for like 150 bucks. And I can recognize the floor in his house, a hardwood floor. It's the same photo for like over a year. I keep seeing the same ad on Craigslist for this Xbox. This shit is just never going to sell. And he just keeps posting it for this crazy price. And it's like, dude, they are not worth that much. Not in your wildest dreams. Like a PS3, a regular like fat PS3, he's like trying to get the same price,
What's going on here?
like over $150. Like, dude, it's a PS3. They made like a million of them. They made a lot of PS3s. There's a fucking billion PS3s in this country. You don't have to spend that much to own one.
Hubcat was right.
Hell, I mean, pre-pandemic, you could probably get a PS3 for like 50 bucks. But some people, the prices that some people ask for are really just like nauseating. That original Xbox is worth, in my opinion, it's worth almost nothing. Because a lot of that stuff is like on Game Pass. And unlike Nintendo people, I'm sorry, but like people who had OG Xbox back in the day, they're not that nostalgic for it. Like, they're not going out hunting for this console. Not like Nintendo fans that will like pay an arm and a leg for a Super Nintendo. Who the hell's... What kind of demand is there for original Xbox? I'm sorry. Most of those games have been ported or remastered or remade. No one wants this big ass console in their house. Only if you're a real enthusiast and you like the console.
Hope these hostages are still alright.
How many of those people do you think are out there? Keep doing the same mistake. Yeah, I mean you can't play on. You can technically play online with it with mods. But my question is, how many people are interested in doing all of that? It can't be that many. It can't be very many people. So, if there's no demand for something,
Going down?
then the price should be rock bottom. Demand follows supply.
Mind if I drop in? Uh-oh. The robbers have been taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb?
There's also this group of gamers that I've noticed that are very nostalgic and they want to like relive their glory days. Let's say they like played a bunch of Xbox in college, you know, with their friends. They're like, "Oh, you know, I have money now. Let me go back and buy a bunch of games I used to play." And you know what? They find that the games are not as fun as they remember and the graphics are not as good as they remember, and they get disappointed. They really think it was gonna be different. People that are not really into retro games don't... They have a different idea in their head of like what it is. Like they'll boot up an old Super Smash Bros. Game and they're like, oh, why does it look like that? Why are the graphics so bad? I don't remember my N64 games looking so shitty. Well, I mean, you got composite video going into a shitty adapter,
Tingling. Something's going on here.
and you're playing it on a 4K 65-inch OLED TV. Of course it's not going to look good. It's a console that outputs 240p resolution. Like, what do you expect?
Cat was right.
What's the percentage of people actually willing to like get a CRT and set it up in their house with consoles?
That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right.
Metroid Fusion is fucking great. That's a true statement right there.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
Metroid Zero Mission is a perfect companion game. They're both excellent.
My compass can show me the way to the next floor. Gotta get there quick. Well, going down?
Alright. Let me do something funny. Let me mute this for a second. I recently got a NES and Sega Saturn for my birthday. I've been playing a lot of Metroid on NES. Fucking fun. Wow, you like Metroid on the original NES? A lot of people hate that. I find it very fun, but it's jank as hell. I did speedruns of Metroid 1. All bosses. The movement is very, very hard, but I grew up with the game. I think it's fun. Here, we're gonna do something interesting. Hold on a sec. Yeah, the movement is quite bad, but you know, I find it fun. Let's see, video games. Okay. Y'all can see that? So we got some Craigslist listings. Let's take a look at what's going on in Craigslist today. So all of these listings here at the top, these are all listings from a game store. These are not even private people. This literally a retro game shop posting shit over here. Let me pull up chat. Hold on. All right. Let's see what good deals we got here. Yeah, this slot machine, interesting. These are massive machines though, so I understand the price. This is gigantic. This is really, really big. We got the Hori Piranha Plant Mario camera for Switch 2. It's $30. I think I'll pass. Think I need that. Oh, okay, here we go. Reduced price, guys. That means he reduced the price. $200 for his PS3, 3 controllers, and mostly half shitty games, half good games. Uncharted, Call of Duty, GTA, Ratchet and Clank, those are good. 200 bucks. This is not even the backwards compatible, the fully backwards compatible PS3. So 200, that's what you can expect. What else we got? What is this? It's a picture of Amazon. This is a picture of a screenshot of Amazon items on Craigslist. Nintendo game controllers new, $19. And look, it just is new. We got he like put it, this is Microsoft Paint, bro. He put it in Microsoft Paint and he reduced the price. These are not official controllers. These look like shit. These probably feel terrible. Game Sir Supernova. Only the finest, like, made in China crap. This is the same guy. Look, Microsoft Paint. He didn't even bother using the text function. He just drew it with a fucking with his mouse. Like new for Switch 2. Jesus. We got PSP models here. I guess that's decent. 70 bucks. Analog Pocket, 300 bucks. How much is an Analog Pocket? You get a regular Analog Pocket brand new for 240. Why would you buy this for 300? 'Cause it's gold? A Steam Deck, $600. That is so much money, man. Oh man. Fuck me, $600. Anybody want this Nintendo Wii U, GameCube, GameStop controller? This looks like an abomination. This is a real abomination. Was that 20 bucks for GTA 5 for 360? Um, did I scroll past it? Oh yeah, this is GTA 5, 10 bucks. I kind of forgot that it was on 360. I wonder if it runs good. I'm not really sure. Wow, look at this. What a deal. 4 sports games on original Xbox. The low price of 30, almost $30. What? Who would pay this? Who would buy this? I'm sorry, I feel like sports games. I apologize, but how can this possibly be worth anything? If you put this out for pennies, I don't think anyone would still buy it. Yeah, I was about to say, the old versions of GTA 5 don't have any of the content that the new ones do. Red Ring 360, $24 cash. Good luck with that. This has been off for sale for so long, bro. For like months and months and months. I think this is broken. So originally when this guy put this ad up, it said it turns on but there's no video. But then he kept remaking the ad and he just says 4 parts, power on only. Price $14 cash. Originally it was like 20, then it became 15, now it's 14. This dude really needs to just understand that a Wii that doesn't work is basically worth nothing. You're never gonna sell it. This is a scam. These are scam posts. Brand new console listing. They want cash or Zelle. They're gonna try to convince you to Zelle them money first. That's a scam. Wow, look at, and yeah, just retro game store ads everywhere. There are no deals here. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Look at this. PS3 works great. Console only 300. Yeah, GTA 5 was like 20 years ago. Old. You guys think this is worth it? $300 US? What do you think? What about this? Ninja Turtles games on NES for 150. Should I go for it? 300, that's too cheap. I don't know what he's doing. He's just letting that go. These game stores all over, they're advertising their stock on these buy sell websites. You know. Wow. Look at these prices make me gag. $140 for a N64. Jesus wept. 25 bucks for this random SpongeBob game on PS2. Who would buy this? I don't care that it's brand new. Come on. Who would buy that? Honest question. Dude, there's nothing, man. There's nothing. I like doom scroll this for hours. It just makes me so depressed. I just imagine all these costs over here in the UK. Yeah, I mean, if you do quick conversion, it's still not great. 3 Xbox One X's. They all work great. One controller. How the hell did he end up with 3 of them? Oh, no. It's one Series X digital. Wait, I'm really confused. Firstly, there's an Xbox Series X all digital white. But isn't that an S? An S? That's not a Series X, it's a Series S. The one that doesn't have a disk drive. So that's a Series S. And then 2 Xbox One X's. This naming convention really fucked everyone up. 600. Why? What is the point of this? Oh, great. This is a good combo. You get a PS3 with a PS4 controller. I think he kind of assumes they work together, like close enough. Alright, one more and then we'll go back to Spider-Man. These are very upsetting. These are arcade 1-up, so these are reproduction arcades made out of cheap parts that you have to assemble yourself. How much do these go for? Arcade 1-up. Top arcades. Okay, so he wants 750 for this cabinet. And it looks like that's way more than just buying any one of these alone. Are these fully built or you have to build it? I think it's just fully assembled. Yeah, these are not the cool arcades like from the movies. These are brand new arcade machines that are not really arcades. They're Raspberry Pi, Android bullshit machines emulating everything with cheap parts and cheap wood from like bottom of the barrel. And you're gonna pay $700 for that. Oh, okay, last one. 2 Xboxes, 150. Excellent condition. Oh, it comes with some crappy third-party controller, 2 real ones. That's cool. And what else? Got games, okay? Half of them are games that you would never ever turn on. 50 Cent Bulletproof. I gotta play that. Sit back and play these exciting games, asking 150 each. Oh no, he wants 150 for this one and then 150 for this one. That's not combined. He's asking 150 each. Each. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, man. The third-party controllers are rarely good. And the NFL head coach, very exciting. Jeez, that was quite the lineup. That was really the cherry on top. He wanted 150 each. Oh my god. That got me a little bit. That was really sick, I have to say. I don't feel well anymore.
Spider sense tingling.
Maybe I should speedrun that game next. NFL head coach. Think they got cool glitches in that game? Had a knockoff where it glows green. That's pretty cool.
Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate.
Usually the knockoff controller is the one you give your little brother.
That's
Yeah,
one. Hope these houses
I think that's
feel
gonna be a
alright.
free world record for you if you attempt it.
I don't think he works here. Looks like I've got company. Well, going down?
Yep, I think I found my new speed game. NFL head coach.
Mind if I drop in? Uh-oh. The robbers have been taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb? Think, Spidey, think.
You might laugh, but that's exactly what I've been doing for many years.
Not this time, guys.
I have several world records under my belt. All in games that nobody plays. That's the strategy, man. That strategy is unpatched. Anybody can do it. Yep, world record is a world record. Got that right. Still counts. I'm out of here. I like Jameson's lines.
Hey, wait! I'm not the bad guy! was close.
It's my dream game.
Whoa!
I've learned the speedruns of all the games that I like. As a kid, I always dreamed of, well, not a kid, but I always wanted to learn Ocarina of Time and Mario 64 runs myself, and I did eventually.
Got him in my sights. Almost there.
King Infinite World Records like infinite money glitch. Honestly, you can, man. Nothing's stopping you.
Move it, move it.
Nothing's stopping you. Or find a streamer who sucks at a game. Pick his game that he plays and then like beat him in it. If you want to be really petty. Just like find someone you don't like, look at their records, and just start beating all their records. To show them that they suck. Just deliberately target all of their speed games, every single one that they play, just so that you can be better than them.
These guys won't let up.
Come across your channel with zombie speed tutorial, though.
Boy, Spidey fan.
119 minute.
That is out.
I'm glad, you know, honestly, when I started speedrunning zombie, I never really thought a lot of people would be into it. I didn't think a lot of people would. I think it would just kind of be one of those games that would be forgotten. And no one would really care. But I thought the game was cool, so I thought it was worth it. But it's cool that people have, like,
Move it, Spidey.
occasionally I still get comments on my videos, and they're like, they really enjoy the zombie speedruns. I think it's awesome.
Gotta keep up. Ah, the old trusty Spidey armor.
Definitely did not imagine the game would get a lot of fans.
Look out, lady.
I left Venom behind accidentally.
Hurry!
Whoops. I actually went too fast for Venom.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
Well, it's hard to judge these things. If we're talking about like this game in particular, like Spider-Man, this game had a lot of activity maybe in like the 2013 to 16 era, and it was kind of dominated by one person, right? One runner who was getting like world record all the time, and nobody was really close to him. And then there was this period where like everyone just kind of gave up on the game, and that dude like moved on, play other things. And like it was stagnant, you know, nobody like developed the speedrun after him. But then after like so many years passed, like suddenly people started getting into it, discovering new things, and it was like revived. But it was like a completely dead game for several years.
It's the Jade Syndicate.
Oh yeah, I'm always gonna go back to zombie.
That's the last
So
one.
it's just a question of like
Still all right.
optimization. If I feel like there's stuff that we can do better, then of course I'll try to incorporate that.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
There's a limit, of course, eventually there is just not going to be anything left to discover. But I don't think we're there yet.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Well, going down?
Yeah, I mean, if anybody takes my record, I'm definitely going to want to play again. Definitely. It motivates you. You know, if somebody, when Disfageek came around and he started playing the game and he was improving so fast, I remember I would get notifications to approve, verify his speedruns as they were coming in. And it's like every few days I would be like, oh, he set a new PB, new PB. Over like every few days it would just keep going and keep going. And sure enough, he was like less than a minute away from my time after only like a couple of months of playing the game. And eventually he did take a world record. But I feel a little sad for him. Right after he got world record from me, we kind of discovered well, I finally bothered to like time the end cutscene. I want to see if watching the last cutscene adds to your timer, and it turns out it does. He didn't know that, so he lost like 40 seconds. He lost quite a bit of time.
Hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
Just because he watched the end cutscene. He thought like that wasn't a big deal. I wish he would come back to the game and like add that massive time save to his speedrun. But yeah, Asuka, you need to reclaim what's yours. You need to play chicken mode. The world is waiting. Nah, man. That's a free PB right there. I gave everybody a free PB. You're like, look, skip the last cutscene. You're gonna break all of your. You're gonna finally get to all of your goals in this game.
That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right.
Oh man, first two splits are really ugly.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit. Oh boy.
Oh, I hope so. That would be really epic. You know, one of his PBs, he actually tied world record with me. I don't know if people remember. When I had a 57 in survival mode, he like finished the game, went back to the file select screen, and he had 57 minutes flat just like I did. Instead of getting world record, he tied it by accident. And he was so I remember he was so tilted, like, oh my god. Could not believe it.
Last one. Hope these hostages are still all right.
Ooh, no audio? That would be a little tricky.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
Oh my god, I can't get past this part. Gotta focus.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
You know, you really do rely on a lot of sound cues when you play. There's a lot of things that you gotta listen for. Oh, I should have aimed higher.
Abcat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate.
Alright, web balls, web balls. Having a little trouble with web balls today.
That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right. Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit. Oh boy.
Wow, I actually did not hit record yet. Whoops. It would be cool one day to have like a
It's tingling.
more
Something's
active
going on
group
here.
of runners competing, you know? For zombie, I mean. Especially like different categories too. It is in my plans to go back to the Wii U version and like do an optimized Wii U run.
Abcat was right. It's the Jade
Oh, alright, man.
Syndicate.
Sweet dreams. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I don't think he works here. Oh boy. My compass can show me the way.
Would you try zombie in those speedrun places? I mean like in a live marathon? Like GDQ or something?
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
Yeah, I actually did submit it for the most recent AGDQ. I was accepted for a different game, so I was able to go and experience it for the first time. But I did not get accepted for zombie, unfortunately.
Abcat was right.
But
the
it's a
Jade
tricky
Syndicate.
game to do live because it's not
About that?
super reliable. The game does crash
That's
often.
the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right.
I wouldn't say often, but like it's not super stable. Like weird stuff can happen. I would need like
Well,
a
I hope they don't
safety
mind
net
if I make a quick
to make sure
deposit.
that if something horrible happens, you know, that there's some kind of backup. That's the only thing. And it was suggested that I maybe try the Wii U version because that's more fun to like show off live. I might do that too.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
Oh my god, what am I doing then? Zombie's a very hard game to play live. I mean, there's almost no room for mistakes.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
Very little room for mistakes. I mean, if you can't reset at all and you have to just get to the end, that'd make me nervous.
Abcat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate.
But I think if I did, it would bring a lot of attention to the game. would be really, really good.
That's the last one.
I think a lot of people would
Still all right.
finally notice what a good speedrun it is.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
What do you think would be better, to show off the original version or the port?
Spider sense tingling.
What do you think would be
What's
cooler
going on here?
if it was up to you? It is a good game. The OG version. Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate.
Although that battery life on that tablet, it's horrible.
That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right.
I hate the Wii U tablet, man.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
Oh, man.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here. Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate. That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right.
Alright, come on.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit. Oh boy.
Keep getting shot there. Very annoying. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do.
Spider sense.
Thought I was gonna land there. I did not.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
Well,
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here. Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate. That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right. Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit. My compass can show me the way to the next floor. Gotta get there quick.
One thing I wanted to know after fighting the Evolved, how does the zombies know the survivors? There's... Beats me, man.
Mind if I drop in? Uh-oh. The robbers have been taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb? Think, Spidey, think! Huh. Big safe. Not this time, guys.
Are you kind of talking about how like the horde comes out when you're leaving the nursery? That is a good question. Yep, unexplained. All right.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here. Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate. That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right.
If you read the comic, what type the zombie very interesting got taken down.
Well, hope
Yeah,
they don't mind if
I saw
make
the
a quick
webcomic.
deposit.
It explains what happened to the nurse. And I keep getting shot there. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. It was very cool. When the game came out, I also saw the webcomic.
Spider sense
Somebody posted it on Reddit.
here.
I was able to read it again like last year. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Cat was right.
I wish there was more of it.
Jade
I
Syndicate.
wish they made more of that to like tie in.
Yeah, that's right.
Would have been cool.
That's the last one. Hope these hostages
Would have been
are
pretty
still all right.
interesting. Too bad they don't understand what fans want to see. And they don't know how to make money.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
They don't know how to make good products.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Well, going down.
Almost got away.
Mind if I drop in? Uh-oh. The robbers have been taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb? Think, Spidey, think!
Oh, it's a massive cliffhanger. Dude, no, come on.
Big safe.
Give me a break. Yeah, I mean,
Time, guys.
there is no ending to the game. You get on the helicopter, and then the game just ends abruptly, and you don't see any kind of epilogue or resolution at all. It's not an ending at all. It's not even an ending. Oh my god. This fucking game, man. Bad luck. Can't do anything about bad luck. At all.
Spider sense
Can only
tingling.
keep going.
What's going on here?
There was 3 ending. One with the USB, the one where you failed to the tower, and the other... Well, that I, like, debunked. There's no way to end the game without the USB drive.
The Jade Syndicate.
Even if you die with it, the game just tells you to get it again.
That's the last one.
You can try it. When you get the panacea,
All right.
you need to get it in order to get the last mission. Game won't let you through without it.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
Thank you for saving me.
Well, going down?
Oh. Give me a moment.
Mind if I drop in? Uh-oh. Easy as pie. The robbers have been taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb? Think, Spidey, think.
Oh, fuck it. Give me that. In like the middle. Yeah, press it really hard. Mm-hmm.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here. Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate. That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right. Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
Really, man? He shot me at the last moment. If he shot me any earlier, I would have survived. If he shot any later, he would have missed. If he shot me on exactly that frame, he could have killed me, and that's exactly what he did. What a legend. What a fucking legend. Shot me in the perfect moment. like when new players have to help and Reddit tells them to do what I remember.
Cat was right.
Someone has help getting the CCTV, but they were very late in the game. Oh, I think I know what post you were talking about. The guy went to the end game when all the fast travel shortcuts get removed, and only then was he thinking about getting 100% of the scans.
Spider sense tingling.
And everyone had to tell him, nope, you're too late, can't go back now. That was funny. You know, he went in this elevator, and the elevator says, this is a point of no return. This will activate the ending of Zombie U. And he went in there.
Right.
What
It's
did
the
he
Jade
expect?
Syndicate.
The game tells you when it's ending.
That's the last one.
You should have thought of getting those cameras
Still all
sooner.
right.
But yeah, he was screwed.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit. My compass can show me the way to the next floor. Gotta get there quick. Well, going down? Thank
I'm stuck on a plan. Look. Look at this.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
You can get from the Army Vault mission, or when he goes to Buck Palace, take the same shortcut.
Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate.
I wish there were more shortcuts between areas in that game to make traversal a little easier. And I wish there were more beds where you can save your game.
It's still all right.
It's kind of crazy how they just gave you 2 or 3.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit. Well, going down? Mind if I drop in?
It's just not happening tonight, man. Very depressed.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here. Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate. That's the last one. Hope these
All right, can I
still
see
alright.
other parts of the game now? I think I've done enough of this shit. Come on.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit. Looks like I've got company.
That's insane, by the way.
My compass can show me the way to the next floor. Gotta get there quick.
That's insane, by the way. That was fucking crazy. How are they hitting me so accurately?
Mind if I drop in?
How am I not clipping, bro? Fuck. I gotta do this again. And I keep doing it over and over again until I stop fucking this up.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
Something that's really unfortunate that I am still having trouble with. Makes me a little sad, but when I stream,
Cat was right. It's the
I think I'm just very distracted, and I have trouble concentrating on the task at hand.
That's the last
And
one.
it's very obvious that when I just play alone, I tend to do much better. But I want to stream my attempts.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
But it's very obvious that when I stream, I just cannot play. Play very badly.
My compass can show me the way to the next floor. Gotta get there quick.
I don't think I'm as calm. See, like, that stuff doesn't happen when I practice. This stuff doesn't happen when I practice. And then that doesn't happen. Like, all these movement errors just completely fuck the whole thing. When I play alone, I think I'm just better focused.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
I don't know how these players do it when they have like 1,000 people watching them or something. Not like any speedrunners get that kind of audience, but even 100 people, like, how do you not get so distracted?
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here. Cat was right. It's the Jade Syndicate. Wouldn't want to be ya. That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right. Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit. Well, going down?
Come on.
Mind if I drop in? Uh-oh. The robbers have been taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb? Think, Spidey, think! Oh, big safe. Not this time, guys.
I'm heading offline. Thanks for hanging out.